Olsen was the 23rd pick in the draft. One of those players trying to make this roster as Cunningham just fighting through traffic.
You're going to say fight. She does such a good job right here in the handoff and just plays through the contact, keeps her to face up, to make reads, to cut. Those things are important in the league.
Oh, the hesitation and the drive. We really saw her confidence skyrocket last year. Look at Hull.
Shooting the corner triple in transition. See that now? That's going to get me excited if we start seeing a lot of that in the league.
This will too.
Nice backdoor.
Backdoor.
You don't jump to it on defense. Right here, nice cut by Cunningham. She sets that up on Olsen, and it's a really nice delivery by Lexie Hull.
Fever have a game tomorrow, that rare preseason back-to-back, and you do have to be careful as Cunningham is left alone and drills a three. Prime efficiency just yet. Bonner the drive into the double team, steps through, fires it up there, shot too strong. Howard right place, right time. A free agent signing, but this is where Cunningham wanted to be, and she is showing out here in that first preseason game, all of the different attributes. As that one ping-pongs around, and Boston comes up with a steal. Area fin the rebound, Mitchell trying to paw at it. Brentel just turns that one over. Howard hits the deck, no whistle. Area fin, pass too strong. Howard got a hand on that. Citron on the drive. High arcing pass, it was too high. Hull pulls down the rebound. Here's Cunningham again. Cunningham coast to coast.
Washington's going the other way to score. That's why you got to run through your stuff.
Howard backdoor. Hull gets inside and finishes. Turns it over for the 12th time here in the first half. Cunningham bounces. Howard, the left hand, a finish in one.
Well, you could see Washington a little fatigued getting back in transition.
Games of playoff experience on the roster to 213. That's last year or this year. Mitchell did not hit a shot in the first half, but opens up the second half with a three. Howard sees two. A repost, spinning on Enksler. Howard the right hand this time, shot too strong. Howard battling underneath, got her own offensive rebound and laid it in. Yeah, that's amazing. Mitchell turning the corner, the hesitation, drops it for Boston on a fake. Boston gets it up and gets it to go. Transition passes and those get-ahead passes. We see that unlocked tomorrow at Iowa. Griffin just lost the handle. There's Boston hitting the deck. Their battle down there with Boston has a lot of size. Lost it. Handoff Mitchell. Bullseye. Cunningham off a double screen. Back for Bonner. Bonner gets inside. Boston extra pass. Corner three. It's Hull.
Good deep by Citron.
Boston looking backdoor and got it to Cunningham. Found a crevice.
Not on the stat sheet. You dribble at the defense. She freezes Sutton. And it's a great cut.
Play for the last look. Turned it over on their last possession. Hull will launch. Can't get the bounce. Oh, Bonner battling and laying it in.
Great crash from the weak side.
You know, just sort of best practices. You know, we're trying to work on our replay. You know, just tighten that up and get more efficient.
Well, Sue, we greatly appreciate you joining us here, helping educate us on some of the areas of emphasis of the officiating crew as Boston lays it back in for Indiana. Sonia Citron.
See, that's incidental contact. See, I like not putting a whistle on that.
Oh, look at Hull hit the deck, shovel it to Cunningham. And now she's off to the races. Washington gets back nicely defensively. Using that Boston screen. Mitchell has some space, driving on Prechtel. Mitchell puts on the brakes. Mitchell with a shot clock down to 5. Mitchell into traffic and lays it in.
Really good patience. Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey, thank you. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Aggressive attack, and she banks it home.
I mean, she is the ATO. I mean, it's just a beautifully executed. Sid Kelsey going left with her left hand, turning the corner. Look at all that space she has. Doesn't over-penetrate.
Hull inside for Timpson, who finishes.
Telling you, this kid right here.
Circling around here. Shot clock down to 8. Oh, she picked up her dribble. So Turner trying to make her pay for that decision, and a bad pass, and it's stolen by Hull. Cunningham slow to get up on the other, and she got tangled up with Prechtel. Brown puts on the brakes and connects.
You think Stephanie White told her to settle down and play her game?